Hello and welcome to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain part, I want to say 29. I know I ain't quite at the 30 mark yet, but it's getting there. Just a minute, I have to answer my phone. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to answer the phone and then I had a bunch of stuff try to fall at me. Like, if you would have seen my reaction, it probably would have like been funny if I had like a camera on me at the time, because like I had a can sitting right next to me. Thank goodness it was empty. And right when I picked up the phone, I guess my shirt's a little baggy, kind of hit the can and it freaking knocked over, and I hurried up and went to grab the can and stuff. And it was hysterical in a way, because like the only reason why it was hysterical is because the can was empty. Like, it's like that moment when it's like, thank gosh nothing got wrecked kind of thing. But I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to unlock the last 2 or 3 missions. I think I said before, excuse me, in a past video. Pardon me. Sorry about that. I don't know why I yawn a lot, to tell the truth. I just do. Like, I believe I've said this in my last video, that have beaten this game before. I just wanted to do a let's play of this game for fun and stuff, and just in case if my memory ever gets very bad, I can always just go on YouTube, like when I turn 50 years old, and be like, I remember that game. I should say 60. You know, it's all like, I remember the time I beat that game kind of moment. But yeah, I'm going to just, hopefully I don't have to do that many more side ops. Because I can get away doing the side ops. I really do not want to do these, like the total stealth and stuff. And the only reason why is because I'm live streaming. And like, if I think in like, once I beat this game, I'll show you my actual profile of this game. You'd probably be shocked and be like, wow, this guy really is a Metal Gear fan. But all I gotta say is, I don't think I'll ever like 100% this game. Like, I've come so close to 100% in it, but not quite. Like, that's all I gotta really say. And if anybody ever wonders if I've ever got all achievements / trophies for a Metal Gear game, sadly, no. I came close to it, but I'm just not like that skilled to beat it on like highest difficulty kind of moment, because that's one of the reasons why I couldn't plat it. One of them, or get all achievements to one of them, I should say. The other one is just, some of them just want you to do way too much stuff. It's like, I don't know, I don't try to really go for flats in games that much unless I really enjoy them. And if they're like that easy to plat where it's like, hey, I can just do this and plat it, so like not like completely easy plat, but I don't know, because to me there's games that yeah, let's just say plat, because some games have those easy plats, like Telltale games. A lot of people use those for easy plats or achievements, you know, depending on the... God darn it. Give me a minute, my phone's ringing again. Alright, sorry about that. I lost my train of thought, sorry. I always thought about like plats and like achievements, like Telltale games are like one of the ones that people use, for example, they're like easy plats. But with me, I do have some plats that are not like Telltale games and stuff. Like some plats I have are not easy, some of them are. It all depends on how the person looks at it, kind of thing. But enough about like trophies and stuff like that, with like, because some people use that as like a piston contest kind of thing. And oh my gosh, my phone keeps ringing, and it's like everybody knows I'm live streaming right now. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. I'm sorry I don't have the time to put up a sign that says that, so give me a sec. Alright, sorry about that, somebody had the wrong number that time. Kinda hate when that happens. But shit, see, that's what happened. Sadly, I keep losing track of what I'm saying and stuff. Last thing I never talked about was how some people use this like trophies and stuff, mainly like for like a piston contest kind of thing, you know, like who has bigger, you know, nether region. Some people like strokes their egos on it kind of moment. Like saying, oh, I got 30 plats, ha ha ha, you're not a real gamer, and stuff like that. If you get what I'm trying to say. Because I've actually met some people like that.
Where are your friends?
I don't want one of my friends to think I'm talking about them, because I'm not.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Get down. Spit it out. Where are the others?
I'm sorry about that.
Good. Good.
I don't know if that means that like my video's also glitching up or not, because I know like with the feed that I'm seeing, because I don't have my YouTube app open at the same time that I'm streaming, because last time I actually done that, I made it where YouTube kind of glitched and not put my own video up. But I'm sorry if some of my videos glitch up and stuff in advance, because like I don't really know how to fix that kind of stuff, sadly. It's like I wish I
You
did,
gotta extract him.
to tell the truth. Because I really like streaming these games and stuff. Like with me, I just like sharing video games, like not sharing the video games, but like sharing the art of it, like, you know, just showing people the gameplay and stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm just going to shut up now because I'm just going to be that random rambling moment. Dang it. Too high, too high. Okay, that bullet should have hit him. Don't turn around. Aw, you kidding. There we go. I thought that was what's that thing called? Balaclava, the weird mask that people wear. It was it was a helmet instead. That's why it's like, that's why I kind of like messed up right there and just went for a headshot. I thought it was a balaclava, or however you pronounce the word for it. The little mask thing that they wear. Because I wasn't like looking that good at the person.
Possibly. Where are your friends?
Bumping away in a hot air balloon.
You gotta extract him.
Oh, I can't see from here if he's wearing. Let's see. Yeah. Oh shit! Please don't shoot at me. Please don't shoot at me. That's right, Tank. Just turn your turret the other way. Turn the turret the other way. There's nobody in the tall grass looking at you. There's nobody gonna steal you, Tank. Just stay looking that way. And now I steal you.
Get down. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Where are your friends? Hands up, Misted. Speak. You gotta extract him. Where are the others? Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
With it doing that, I think a cutscene's going to pop up, so I'm going to have myself muted.
Boss, you there? We have a problem. The staff have found out everything that Emmerich's been up to. They're right on the edge. I need you to intervene before things get out of control. Get back to Mother Base ASAP.
Nine years ago, this man acted as accomplice to the attack on Mother Base. He then provided support to Skullface. Conspiring with Eli, he repaired Sahelanthropus in secret. His research materials caused the leak at the quarantine facility, which in turn caused the Walbachia mutation, letting the parasites off their chains. We lost a lot of good men. He also stands accused of murdering one of his own family, hiding the body.
I haven't killed anyone. The rest is all wrong, too. The inspection was supposed to help everyone. I sacrificed myself for my companions just as much as any of you. Why won't you believe me?
prosecution calls a witness. Strangelove's gravestone, haunted by her phantom.
It's just a machine.
Huey! Damn it, Huey! Open it now! Please! Let me out! Kill me!
It recorded it all. Everything. Everything you did living together.
How could a machine?
You forced your own son into the cockpit of a Metal Gear. A test subject.
How?
His mother had to hide him away. And for that, you locked her in that coffin.
No! She did it herself! It was suicide! And even if I did, what right do you have?
There's more. We have you to tell us everything you've done. Everything you've thought. All this time. 9 years ago, you agreed to the inspection in return for Cypher's guarantee that you'd be spared.
I thought it was real!
We've reviewed into everything else that's happened since you arrived here.
Please.
Guilty! All counts. Kill him! 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 Kill that son of a bitch! Kill him! We exist outside the law. What should we do, boss? Just give the order. We'll handle the rest.
Prepare a life raft. Big enough for one. Food and water, too.
Boss,
He's leaving.
he's responsible for all of this! Think of all the men! He didn't lose a damn thing! This is the enemy! And he's here on his knees!
Oz, you are right. He is not one of us. But we are not responsible to judge an enemy. He leaves Mother Base, and that'll be the end of it.
Get back! Don't touch me! I'm innocent! You're the murderers! Snake! You should be in this boat! There'd have been no inspection if it weren't for your precious nuke! I risked my life trying to save you all! How can you do this? Am I the only sane one here? It's not my fault!
Look, you can't discard your phantoms forever, Doctor.
Son of a bitch will make it, you know. I can see it now. In no time, he'll be telling tales about the black-hearted Diamond Dogs. The Shining White Knight, blabbering on about our injustice, hiding behind his fool's idea of morality. And all the other fools will stand around, nodding with every word he says.
No. One day he'll see through the lies he's built up. realize what kind of man he really is. What goes around comes around. You can't run from yourself forever.
Boss, maybe you realize by now, but there's no other way to say it. Quiet's gone. She pulled her camo stunt and stowed away on a departing chopper. After pinpointing which she took, we figured out her destination. Afghanistan. Get after her. Only you can do this. Boss, I told you this would happen. I wish I could say good riddance, but Quiet knows too much about us. We can't just leave her out there. Remember what you told me when she first got here. One of these days, we're gonna have to kill her. When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger. I'd say that time has come.
The R&D team's going to take over Emmerich's work. He may be gone, but it won't affect us one bit. We'll be able to deliver whatever you need just like before. You can depend on that. One other thing. I'm tracking his whereabouts. Nothing to report at the moment, though.
Let it go. He's gone. The guy's gone.
I know. I just want to be sure. Not like I'm losing sleep over this son of a bitch.
Open this thing! Huey! Damn it, Huey! Open it now! Please! Let me out! Kill me. Kill me!
If only I'd tried to get out sooner. Perhaps I'd have made it. Why didn't I stop the hatch from closing? Even if it meant losing an arm. voice. It's so distant. But you can hear me, can't you, Joy? I know you can. You're recording all of this. Deep down, in some memory board he'll never find. Duplicating it. Burying it under heaps of meaningless code. Anyway, I guess I can say what needs to be said. I can still do that much. Talk to you. Even if I can't face you. Even if there's a heaven. Even if you're waiting there. I don't deserve to see you again. I don't deserve to love you. I signed up for Zero's plan. Even now that he's halfway to dead, his plan lives on, leeching away at the world. And it took your strength to make it happen. In using you, I put the world in his palm. Once and for all. Zero, or whoever it is who's taken his name. They found me after the Caribbean. They made me simulate his will, so that even after the body was gone, that will would keep the world turning the way they wanted. I had no choice. They dredged Lago Cosibolca, pulled up your phantom, forced me to revive and modify you. I thought I could bring you back, but in the end, I sold your will to him. Now this part is just one big shell. A husk. Your phantom's no longer here. As for me, everything I touch turns to ashes. I could never make anyone happy. And now I'll never see my son again. But at least Hal's free from his father's hands. Me, with child. Can you imagine? I wonder how you took the news. Were you jealous? I knew what I was doing. If I could pass your will onto a child I carried, my genes, your meme, a father would be irrelevant. If I did that, that child would be ours. I've been a fool. Pride, conceit, baseless theories. Of course, I couldn't see through the dream. The false you I created. I only wanted to pass your will on to the next generation. But Zero took it away. And now I haven't just lost you. I've lost my... Oh, Hal, can you forgive the mother who couldn't protect you? The one who let them take it all away from us. Oh. There's still hope. You... the one he took away. He'll never break your will. The will to make this world the way you saw it could be. I buried code, just to be sure. Inside of you, there is an egg. And when someone finds it, when they crack it, there'll be nothing left to stop you. The world you envisioned will become a reality. Joy, I know you can hear me. You do remember my voice, don't you? Please, take care of our son. Hal, don't ever be afraid. Whatever happens, she'll be watching over you. The system, the framework for your world will protect you. You don't need me. You just need to be strong enough for the both of us. You. Here at the end, I think I hear your pulse.
It appears I was looking at things wrong.
What do you mean?
All of you.
Until now, I had thought of your organization, Diamond Dogs, as a superorganism.
You'll have to explain that one.
The term refers to a unit of eusocial insects like ants or bees. While made up of many individuals, they behave as though they are one organism, with the Queen as their nerve center. The close ties you share here reminded me of that.
Well, the boss's efforts do pull us all together.
I was not finished. I'm speaking in terms of homogeneity. You come from all walks of life, do you not? Many races and tongues, talents and pasts, complementing each other, influencing each other, making Diamond Dogs the unique group that it is.
Of course. We have no use for mindless drones around here.
Is that so? Then perhaps an organization like yours is a truer superorganism than the ants and bees.
Meaning?
Most organisms adapt to their environment by coexisting with other species. Take the cow, for instance. Its rumen, the first stomach, contains an incredible number of bacteria, which digest the food it has consumed. Without their help, the cow could not break down the fiber in grasses. The cow has to outsource its means of survival to them.
You don't say.
Man is the same. Some 100 trillion bacteria live inside the human intestines. Without the bacteria, they could not function properly. And it does not stop there. The stomach, the mouth, the skin, even the placenta contains bacteria that coexist with us. The same is true of parasites. In fact, the human immune system has evolved based on parasites being a part of it. Without them, the immune system can run amok and even damage other parts of the body.
This is all very interesting, but what does it have to do with Diamond Dogs?
A harmonious superorganism is made up not of a group of homogeneous individuals, but of diverse individuals that complement each other. That is what I saw in your group here. Then it occurred to me that man is a superorganism. Man's phenotype is not determined solely by his genetics. Some say if you mapped the genomes of all bacteria in the human body, the result would be over 100 times bigger than the human genome. The sum of man's genome and those of the organisms he coexists with, call it a metagenome, creates the superorganism we know as a human being.
Well, now that's quite a leap.
You think so? Then try a broader perspective. If our world were a human body, you would be parasites. You make a living by doing the dirty work that the world powers cannot handle themselves. From their perspective, you are likely a nuisance. But without you, pus would build up around the world, and autotoxemia, self-poisoning, would follow. The world needs your kind.
Thank goodness for that.
Skullfaced forced me to turn parasites into weapons. Creatures with which we are supposed to coexist. Meanwhile, that foundation I worked with focused solely on the human genome. Apparently thinking that manipulating it would get them whatever new form they want. Both ways are mistakes. Neither is a true superorganism. I am Dine. By speaking with those living inside me, we enhance one another and enjoy harmonious growth. Such was the original purpose of my research. You have made me remember this.
Well, it's an honor. You can travel the world, but you won't find another place like this. If the whole world was like this base, I think the peoples of the world would bid farewell to fighting for good. Maybe that's what the boss wanted in the end.
I want to thank you, Code Talker. Your pinpointing the cause of the vocal cord parasite's mutation enabled us to purge an enemy from Mother Base.
You mean that scientist?
Yeah, I was convinced he betrayed us, but I was wrong. He was never on our side to begin with, so ultimately there was no traitor among us. And yet I made everyone distrustful with my talk of spies, the end result being men turning on each other in the laboratory.
You must not blame yourself. They were all infected with the mutated strain. The outcome would have been the same.
You know, we defeated Skullface, but it didn't lessen our pain. It's a pain we'll never be rid of. I see that now, but I thought I could burn it away. In the end, all I burned was our own men.
Infectious diseases, parasites. Without such foreign enemies, the immune system will start attacking the body, developing allergies and autoimmune diseases. The same is true of organizations.
You're right.
But I do not deserve to rebuke you. My desire to retaliate against the English language is what attracted me to the vocal cord parasites in the first place. Had it not been for that, I would never have been used by Skullface. We both allowed revenge to crawl into our minds and lay its eggs.
Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst onto the future. How long are we going to be tormented by what he left behind?
There is no choice but to live with that pain. Be symbiotic with our vengeful nature. Whatever we do, we must not allow that thirst for revenge to control us.
Just a minute, guys. I have to do something. Audio files you just come across. For storyline, I think they just unlock as when you progress through the story. If I remember correctly, I think the only ones that you find in like the field, as far as in the open world of the game, would be the music ones. Alright, I'll be back in a few. Like, I hope you guys can see the message I put up. I have to go do something. From what I can remember, it just unlocks throughout the story. Like, it doesn't have to do with achievements. Like I think when you do the first mission, you unlock, let's see, for success. You unlock, like, these ones, like Ocelot's Briefing 1, 2, 3, and then, like, Africa Today 1 and 2. I think you get all those within, like, beating the first, level. But if you want to check, I would say check out my past streams, Buster. Sorry, my nose is still kind of clogged up. And I believe that's how you get your answer, because if I remember correctly, none of these I had to pick up from the battlefield and stuff. It just unlocks as the story progresses through. The only cassette tapes that you have to find is the ones that have to do with music. And like some of those I unlock within like doing so many missions. And then you also have to find like the like, let's see, the bear one. You have to end up photoning a bear to the you have to photon the bear to Mother Base, and you can find a cassette tape with the bear growl, just like with the bird call. The Soldier of Stomach Ache, if I remember correctly, you find it by outhouse in the open world, and then the enemy eliminated you find somewhere in one of the encampments of the enemies. I don't know for how freaking long I'm back. What can you? What love his intentions, babe. Sorry it took me so long just to get back. God dang, I went to the wrong thing, sorry. There's a reason why I'm dressing in the battle suit. You see why. Just gonna say that. Hopefully, I don't get too mad with this mission because I'm already in that kind of mood right now. Not going to say why, but I am. Things I do for love. I don't want to really talk about anything. Sadly, I already feel like just ending this video right here. And now, so I can just scream out the 4-letter word.
Be careful down there, boss.
Alright, I think I'm going to do that. So, I'll probably be back in probably about 2-3 hours, if that. Hopefully I am back because I'll mean to end this video so suddenly I can't say the word sorry. Every time I try to, I get tongue tied, but something came up where I have to just stop streaming. So, thank you for watching. Thank you, Buster. I'm glad that you understand. Hopefully, when I start up my video, you'll still be able to watch because I don't know your time zone and stuff. So, have a good day or night depending on the time you view this video and be safe out there. Thanks again for watching. I'm sorry that there wasn't that much gameplay and stuff.